about the rain and what happened yesterday at all?
You didn't you watch me on the TV or not?
No, I did.
You want me to repeat everything?
Well, if anything has changed since then from your match today, with experience and you brought in catch and move courts and for our service. Just curious if you've changed.
I don't know what's going on the match between Andy and David. I don't know exactly how was the situation, so I normally don't talk a lot about the things that I really don't know. So I prefer ask them what's happening, and after it's from another match, so they're going to have better information than myself. I was playing.
How hard was it for you to start the match today, knowing you were down 3-love, down a break, and you had to think about it overnight and then come back out today and start another day?
It's best of 5. When playing against Muller, he has a fantastic serve, so I know I can go on court and lose the first set. That's the normal thing, no? But I go on court trying my best in every moment and trying to produce any opportunity to have the break back. I did. I had the break, and I was very happy because I started the match with good feelings. It's not easy because he plays aggressive, he plays with mistakes, but at the same time with winners, so it's difficult to have the right rhythm against him. But
at the start of the 7th game, were you thinking that was the time to break him? You seem to be very active in the return of service, waiting to get it.
When in the 4-2, 7 game?
4-2, right. 7.
I try my best in every return. I don't feel more active in that game than other games. I felt that if I don't have the break there, it's going to be very difficult to have the break later, because with the 4-2, I have to go back to the other side against the wind with new balls, 5-2. So I thought that if I don't have that break with the 4-2 to 4-3, I'm going to lose the first set.
Rafa, specifically about today, what do you think about your game is working, and what do you think really put him off balance?
I think I did well. I did what I had to do. I served with a high percentage. I don't have a lot of enforced errors. I have very few. When I had the chance to attack, I did. I played a few fantastic passing shots today. It's important against one player like Muller. And for the rest, I said before, it's difficult to find the rhythm to hit 6, 7, 8 balls with good feeling against a player like Muller. But what I can do, I did well.
You're looking at playing 4 matches in 4 days, possibly?
I am in quarterfinals. So
right, but I mean, the person from your side of the draw to emerge will have to play 4 matches in 4 days. Is that?
That's not fair.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. And here in the Grand Slams, if I am in the position of the U.S. Open or Wimbledon or Australia or Roland Garros, I will do the same. Why not? I have a lot of interest in the middle with the TV, with everybody, that for sure it's better to have the final on Sunday for them, but not for the players, because our part of the draw will be in a very difficult situation for the player who will be in the final. And the semi-finals maybe too, because 2 days in a row playing tough matches is difficult, because the matches in quarterfinals, semi-finals, 4 rounds of Grand Slam normally are tough matches. So if you don't have rest, you have a big chance that not be enough fit to play well the next match. But the problem is we need to have the right representation in these tournaments. I don't know how, but things like this cannot happen. Having the semi-finals on Saturday, is something crazy for the players. That's, last year it was the final on Monday, so it's something that, in my opinion, cannot happen. And the players are an important part of the show, in my opinion.
Rafael?
No, the tournament, I say it's not only the players, the tournament is enough important without the players. It's a big tournament, and that's the truth. The US Open is probably more important, the US Open, than the players, but the players are a big part of this show. The fans are a big part of this show, and yesterday you cannot lie the fans going on court for for 5-10 minutes, because it never stops the rain. So the problem, in my opinion, is not the organization of the US Open. The problem is we don't have enough power in this kind of tournaments, and that's what have to change very soon.
Rafa,
do
can
you
you take
think
us through
commercials-
last night, when you left here, what you did, like when you got to sleep? Was it difficult to sort of come down off the night?
Sorry?
When you left here yesterday, can you tell us what you did and how long it took you to sort of calm down a little bit? 'Cause you
Calm
were-
down?
Yeah.
I'm very calm. Seriously, I was upset when I went on court,
Right.
raining.
Yeah.
That's upset for me, but I am a really quiet guy. Seriously, I went to sleep earlier than ever, and finally I did. I slept at 11 o'clock. So
When
I'm
you
very-
said
Rafa, sorry. Don't you think that players have some responsibility if situation is like this? Don't you think that already in the past the players should have done something to fight against the Super Saturday? They should have done something to avoid the first round that ends on Wednesday and all these kind of things, because you have more power than you think, but you should be more united than you are. That's my opinion.
Thank you.
I want to know you, what you think
About
all this, what I say.
I think the players have a good union. We don't want to fight with nobody. We don't like the problems from yesterday. We like to play here. We like to be in good relationships with everybody. And the problem is to change situations. Seems like for the right way is impossible. So probably we have to find another way.
Rafael, to just follow up on that, over here, I'm sorry, over here, there are people...
For me, if you want to keep talking about that, I am not feeling very comfortable, especially because sometimes the words can be too hard, but it's for my English, and my arguments can be less than usual for my English. So if you want to talk about next match, if you want to talk about, I'm happy. But keep talking about that. For me in English will be tough. I said what I had to say, and I don't feel any more comfortable talking about that, especially because my English is not enough good to talk about that.
Can you just say what kind of reaction you've gotten from other players who maybe weren't even here yesterday but heard what you and the Andes did?
Everybody's agreed. I think everybody's agreed that these things have to change. We don't want it in the past to change the situation without doing the right things. It was impossible talking. I have to talk with the players. We have to talk together, have meetings and everything, but we have to fight stronger to have more power. Or, I said before, que nuestros representantes sientan más poder porque que estemos todos unidos, ¿no? ¿Cómo es?
His representatives feel that they have more power, more things to say, so they can be better represented.
Rafa, can you?
Yeah.
Rafa, would you address the topic of your next match, as you suggested, facing Andy Roddick? How would you describe that challenge for you?
The match is not over. It's 2 sets to love, but David is break up. So Andy is a fantastic player. He's having one of the best careers, being there in the top players for 11 years, 10 years. So that's 9 years. So that's a lot. That's amazing. So I have a big respect for Andy especially, he's very tough to be there for a long time, and he did. So will be a big test for me if I play against him, or even if I play against David Ferrer. Quarterfinals,